In this video, we will show you how to create a functional arpeggio using the WMD Arpitecht. First, let's initialize the Arpitecht. Turn the Transpose knob to the middle. This centers the Arpitecht on a root note of middle C and transposes the root note up and down by 1 octave on either side. Turn the Scale knob all the way to the left. This sets the scale to major. Turn the Notes knob all the way to the right. This allows the Arpitecht to play every note in the scale. Turn the Rhythm knob all the way to the right. This setting allows the Arpitecht to trigger the next step of the arpeggio every time a clock signal is sent through the step CV input. The Slide Rhythm knob should be turned all the way to the left. This disables the slide function and lets each note change immediately rather than incrementally. We will turn Slide Time all the way to the left. This makes the slide time between notes effectively 0. Keep the root switch in the upward position so you can see what the root of your scale is. The up-down switch dictates the direction of your arpeggio. You can set this to whichever you'd like. Use the range buttons to expand or limit the octave range in your arpeggio. Next, we'll take a cable and connect the 1 volt per octave out of the Arpitecht and into the 1 volt per octave in on the oscillator. Take the opportunity to tune your oscillator to middle C, as that serves as the root note when the Arpitecht is initialized. Patch the Arpitecht's gate out to the gate input of the envelope. Now plug a clock source into the step input. You can use a clock, LFO, sequencer, or any voltage source that changes over time. If using a clock divider across several modules, I suggest sending the 16th note signal to the Arpitecht. This way you can use the rhythm and slide rhythm features in time without making the melody too slow. At this point, you should be hearing the sound of the oscillator moving across the scale. The scale knob cycles through the Arpitecht's 16 different scale patterns. I suggest using the 1st, 2nd, or 6th scales. They are major, Dorian, and Aeolian, respectively. The rest of the scales are not as commonly used in Western music and may not be the most effective to use right away. Experiment with the Notes knob to create different combinations of notes within the scale. This will create arpeggios similar to those played on a keyboard. Use the octave range buttons to expand and limit the note range across several octaves. The Notes knob and CV input are the most effective ways to change patterns and arpeggios within the selected key. Experiment with rhythm and slide rhythm knobs to hear what effect they have on note changes. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for tutorials, tips, and tricks on the Arpitecht and other exciting modules from WMD.